First, he is the Emmy winner and CEO of the Planetary Society, who recently defended evolution in a debate at the Creation Museum with Ken Ham, the highly evolved
television scientist. No!
This looks like a job for
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy is...
Bill, can you please ring the bell? We love that. Boom, there you go.
God, you're a hero, Bill.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
How are you?
fabulous.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
In medieval texts, you find references to round Earths. There hasn't been a real flat Earth person in a long time.
You're acting very suspicious. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
And you guys, we have pictures from space. If you're not happy with that, go on a cruise. You get over the horizon, you can't see land anymore. Why is that? Just try it yourself. Don't take my word for it.
There you go.
Next time there's a lunar eclipse, look for the Earth's shadow on the moon.
This looks like a job for Speed Walker.
Yes, it's Speed Walker, the physically fit superhero who fights crime while maintaining strict adherence to the regulations of the International Speed Walking Association.
Look at that.
Bill, can you please ring the bell? We love that.
See, now, look at that. You're a rock star in a bow tie, Bill.
That's it.
Did you ever think you'd get this kind of popularity?
Television scientist.
I mean, you could really do well tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Big payoff. Thank you.
We'll be right back. Way to go.
Television scientist.
Science Emergency Defense Program initiated.
Take it! Take it! Take it! Take it!
Science Emergency Defense Program initiated.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
It's not fake, it's faith.
Oh my God. Science Emergency Defense Program initiated.
is called gravity.
He's healing you.
That's the power of the Holy Ghost.
These are his views, these are his thoughts, then I respect him. And that was that's what the podcast is about giving guys an opportunity to put what lots of people. Was there one shooter with JFK?
Yay, science!
But I found this just, Bill Nye said it heartbreaking, and I would concur. He believes the world is flat, and I thought, oh great, he's reading Tom Friedman's book. No, no, actually thinks the Earth is not the shape of a basketball. I'm telling you, this bothers me because, I mean, I know we live in this post-fact world, but can't we agree that the world is round? And by the way, when he said this, his friend Draymond Green, power forward for the Golden State Warriors, heard it and thinks Kyrie may be onto something.
Has he?
Listen to this genius talk himself into believing the world is flat. He said, it's hard to call someone's opinion crazy. That's what Kyrie thinks. Who's to say that picture is telling the truth? I can make a round picture with my iPhone today on the panoramic camera and make it look round. So I don't know. I'm not saying I think it's flat around. I don't know, but it could be.
Have either?
This is so dangerous.
Have either of them ever been on a plane?
Or a boat? How come, guys, when you sail toward the horizon, you don't fall off? I mean, can't we have a benchmark?
All of the science.
Because there are some researchers who do, for whatever reason, think the world's
they're not
flat.
researchers, they're idiots. Yeah, but if Kyrie Irving believes that, then that part of his brain is dead, and he's a dumb. Yeah, so he's an idiot.
Whoever he's listening to, that's what he's coming.
But he and the people he's listening to are dummies.
That's a Duke education.
Yeah.
One of the greatest academic schools in our nation.
Yeah, you keep believing that, and that's all good. You know the science. You're a scientist. When you have time, you're probably working on.
Yeah, but B, you're not a scientist. So
I'm not.
So why should anyone listen?
Brennan.
You're not a historian either.
Definitely don't listen to me. And there's no one. There's no scientist. There's no scientist. And I mean, there's no one. You're putting me on the same level as that moron. You can't do that.
I can do that.
No, you cannot do that.
Just because you read it from someone else. How do you know him? You do not know him. You do not know what he researched.
Brendan Schaub. All of the science. When an idiot says that the Earth is flat, he's an idiot. Because he's saying the Earth is flat, and that's
from his opinion, though.
His opinion is idiotic, Brendan. All of the science.
When it comes to the Earth, I'm not defending him.
But why you are defending him?
I'm not.
Don't put him on the same level. Let me talk. This is very important.
That's all you've been doing.
Let me talk. No, you've been talking the whole podcast. Let me talk.
Why are you so upset? Why are you so defensive?
Because I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of this.
You don't do this with Eddie Bravo.
Yay, science!
And he says, given the curvature of the Earth and this formula, you should not be able to see Manhattan at all. Okay? But
you know what there is evidence is? There's evidence all over the place that NASA is posting CGI pictures everywhere of Earth.
That are going to take place here, Francis. Yay, science! Yay, science.
Yay, science.
For one, climate change is fake. Yep. The world is flat. Yep. And I guess that means Earth. And any other ones? Gravity. Oh, doesn't exist. Editors, can we get the pen to just stay there? Can we just get the pen to, stay there? Kyrie Irving said that the world is flat, and those who bought it are as dumb as the people who actually believe that the world is flat. I want to find the first square planet. I want a square planet. I want a flat planet.
Oh, man.
I gotta have that one. It's funny, but.
And so the evidence for the round Earth, which way do I go?
Because that's an absurd thing to say, so of course that's what we took out of it.
Yeah. Kyrie Irving. I don't know. Did you see?
No.
You saw this, right?
Don't get me started.
I gotta know.
Okay, well, I'll let you finish your question. Go.
Kyrie Irving says that he, even though has been told the world is round, believes it to be flat. What is your thought process on this?
Yay, science!
So, okay, let me be blunt, okay? We live in a free country. So you ought to be able to think and say whatever you want. If he wants to think Earth is flat, go right ahead.
I want to hear you say your name. Your name is Toby.
As long as he continues to play basketball.
Better get to entertaining these white people, nigga. Get to dancing. Go on out there and be somebody.
And not become head of any space agency.
That's a great point.
So my point is, if you have certain limitations of understanding of the natural world.
This kind of street behavior is little better than the England football team jumping on the balls of the people they are trying to beat.
Stay away from jobs that require that, okay? The understanding. That's all.
And if you cannot behave in a civilized manner in this area, I invite you to go to an area of London where this sort of behavior is standard.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
What's your name?
And we'll try to convince them along the way, because I think it's better when we have an educated electorate rather than a scientifically illiterate electorate.
Toby!
Just better all around, but it's a free country. And I will, and he can say and think it.
Who are you? Say your name.
And plus, he's college educated, right? Last I checked.
He is, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, as long as he stays a basketball player and stays away from NASA, we're fine. Or what we do is take everybody who thinks Earth is flat and launch them into space.
Oh dear. Johan tells me your luggage is the luggage of the poor.
There you go.
Well, I am poor.
Oh, I see.
And then wonder whether we got budget to bring him back.
This school is not for your kind.
Why?
Oh, no.
I still don't fully understand.
Right? Send them around Earth a few times, and then only when the last of them agrees do we then agree to bring them back.
And if he does believe it, anyone who, like, there's some things that no one's going to refute this. The grown-ups are not going to refute this. For people like, you disqualify yourself from adult conversation when you say preposterous things like this. Unless you're trolling, and the man went to Duke, I'm assuming he's trolling. I'm assuming he's making some larger point. If he's not, good grief.
I think they teach at Duke that the world is round.
But you know what there is evidence is? There's evidence all over the place that NASA is posting CGI pictures everywhere of Earth. Come on, it's all CGI.
Ladies and
Goes
gentlemen.
around. Is that crazy?
Game of Thrones is on
crazy?
tonight.
I gotta go.
Catch
I
that.
gotta go. Seriously. So you don't think
the Earth is round?
They haven't figured out the right
Good night, ladies and
spacesuit.
gentlemen.
They haven't.
Good night, America.
They admit right
Good night,
now
everybody.
today.
Good night, world.
They
I'm
need to
converted.
figure out.
We love
They
you.
need to have
The
a
Earth
figure
from
flat.
young Jamie.
I never said that.
From Brendan
I'm just
Schaub.
saying,
From
we
Brian
didn't go to the
Callen
goddamn moon.
and Eddie
We didn't
Bravo.
go to the goddamn
Thank
moon.
you.
Sure went to the
I
moon.
love you, Joe Rogan.
We went to the fucking
I love you.
moon.
I love everybody in this room.
I love everybody in this room.
Everybody, please say goodnight. We're wrapping this bitch up.
Yeah. Game of Thrones, motherfuckers.
Congratulations. So smoothly. Unlike any other government agency, you guys got this shit down. You figured out a way how to manipulate media.
Have either...
If you constantly use these tools, the tools will eventually start to use you. The New Age community is a giant tool that is using people and sucking people into that level of consciousness. If they lower your vibrations, then they can sell you some artificial high vibrations. This is what the New Age program is all about. This is what all of this channeling bullshit is all about. And this is why when you start talking about the flat earth realm, it challenges the very nature, the very foundations of this artificial universe that the New Age is worshiping. All these extraterrestrials and ancient aliens, all that shit, it's worshiping that level of consciousness in order to maintain the illusion of that artificial universe. This is why the system is destroying the family with technology, with the way the society is run, the single mother program, the gym rat perspective, everything focusing on the physical reality. All of this is a design to throw a monkey wrench in the program of nature and to sell it back to you half priced so you can buy into the illusion. They sell you a half priced illusion and sell it to you as the end all be all of your reality. Because if you buy into that illusion, then that will maintain sickness and disease, separation from nature, lack of understanding, understanding, and overstanding of the universe as a whole and who you are as a whole beyond the physical reality, so that these non-physical beings or entities can maintain dominance over your non-physical essence.